So then guys, I don't know about you, I for one am super excited. In just over a month from now, Apple will be announcing their new iPhone 17 models, including the iPhone 17 Air, 17 Pro and the iPhone 17 Pro Max. And today I want to go over the top 10 most important changes and leaks and rumors we've heard about for the iPhone 17 Pro and also the iPhone 17 Pro Max. And with that, let's get started with number one, and that's all to do with the release date. And like I said, we're just over a month away now from the Apple event. And that Apple event is going to be happening a week commencing September 8th. And that is most likely going to be on Tuesday, the 9th of September, or Wednesday, the 10th of September. And it will be at 10 a.m., Pacific time, because obviously, that's at Cupertino, where Apple is based and everything over in California. So, that's the sort of time I like to do it. But obviously, depending where you're in the world, that event will happen and most likely will be live streamed for you guys to watch. But after that, then probably the pre-orders for the iPhone are probably actually going to start on the 12th of September. So that will be the Friday, just a few days later, but it'll be a whole week later, and this will be September 19th when you'll be able to get your hands on the new iPhones for the very first time with that. So that's really exciting news to hear. Now, for number two, let's talk about the price next of all, because we recently did have a leak in about this, telling us that the prices are potentially changing for the 17 Pro and the 17 Pro Max. And it looks like, according to this tipster right here, that the prices are going up by $50 for each iPhone. So the iPhone 17 Pro is now going to be starting at its baseline model at $1,050 or $1,049 US, and then obviously the likes of the iPhone 17 Pro Max, that will start at $1,249 US for the 256 gigabyte storage option. Now I could be here all day telling you about all the different storage options and everything and the prices, but that just gives you the idea of the baseline version in the US. Now, obviously, other countries, the prices will be different depending on the US dollar to your currency, and obviously import taxes and things like that too. But for number three, something else that you need to be aware of for the iPhone 17 Pro and the iPhone 17 Pro Max is how it's going to be designed this time round. And I'm not just talking about this kind of block, what's around here. This is different how the camera is going to be now on the iPhone 17 Pro and the iPhone 17 Pro Max. It lives in this kind of square at the top. What is a bit different, the LiDAR sensor and the flash has been moved to one side. But something else what is super important here is that the new iPhone Pro models are going to be made out of aluminum or aluminium, depending where you're in the world. And this is different because the likes of the iPhone 16 Pro and the 15 Pro models have been made out of titanium. So this is a complete change back to aluminum or aluminium this time round. What is absolutely crazy news to hear that Apple will go backwards with this. Now the iPhone 17 Air we're going to heard is made out of titanium, but I'll talk about that in an iPhone 17 Air video. But for the likes of the iPhone 17 Pro and the iPhone 17 Pro Max, we are having this design change on the back, and then also we are going to get it made out of aluminum or aluminium this time round. Now, for the next fourth most important upgrade that's going to be happening to the iPhone 17 Pro models this time is all to do with the telephoto zoom capability. Right now with the iPhone 16 Pro models, we have a 12 megapixel telephoto, but the other two sensors, the wide and the ultra wide, well, they're 48 megapixels. But this time round, this is going to be pushed up to a total of 48 megapixels for all three cameras. What is fantastic news to hear. But this is where things could change a little bit more again, that we've heard in a recent leak that the likes of the actual zoom capability is going to be different in both these phones. We're actually going to get up to a 5 times optical zoom in the iPhone 17 Pro, but the iPhone 17 Pro Max, will that have an 8 times optical zoom? Now for digital crop and digital zoom, it does mean that the likes of the iPhone 17 Pro Max will probably go further than the iPhone 17 Pro. So just be aware of that before pick either model there. But then for the fifth big upgrade we've also heard about with these 48 megapixel cameras is that for the first time, we've also heard that we're going to be able to record at 8K, what is really, really cool. We've never had the ability to record 8K on an iPhone, so it does seem like Apple are pushing up the boundaries a little bit further this time to give this ability with those cameras. So that is really important news to hear, that you'll be able to do that. And funny enough, that also leads me on to the sixth big upgrade we've heard about, and that is the potential that another new button might be added to the likes of the iPhone 17 Pro and the iPhone 17 Pro Max, according to this leak right here. You can see that there's the potential that another button might be added on the same side where the camera control is right now. So this is going to be also added. Whether this will come true or not, I'm not too sure, because obviously, you know, like here we've got a actual sort of 3D dummy of the iPhone 17 Pro Max here, like in my hand. And yeah, there's no kind of references to any extra buttons here, apart from just the standard one and the power button. So yeah, this is going to be interesting news to see if this one actually does develop. But yeah, that means there would be another button again added to the iPhone 17 Pro models. But just quickly, guys, I want to tell you about the giveaway we are doing on this channel for this right here. That's right, I'm giving away an iPad Pro. And this is no ordinary iPad Pro I'm giving away. This is a 13-inch model, and it's an M4 iPad Pro. And not only this, it's also got 1 terabyte of storage inside of it. It's also got 16 gigabytes of RAM because of that. And also, it's got the full-fat M4, what I like to call it. So the 10-core CPU and the 10-core GPU, and then plus on top, it's also the cellular version. And I'm giving it away to one lucky subscriber on this channel at the end of September time this year on an international giveaway. So that means anyone can enter. And all you have to do to enter in at this stage is just put down into the comments below of what technology gear you're still hoping to get in 2025. Maybe it's going to be a new iPhone 17. Maybe it's going to be a new MacBook. Maybe it's going to be an iPad. Maybe it's got nothing to do with Apple whatsoever. It could be a Nintendo Switch 2. It could be a new DJI drone or something else. Well, just let me know in the comments below. Now, the other part of the giving away will be happening at the end of September time, where I'll be making a video giving you even more details about it, including a form to fill in, and more importantly too, I'll be telling you when I'll be doing the live stream to give away this iPad Pro, and you won't want to miss out on that video. So the best thing you can do right now is make sure you subscribe to this channel and also hit that notification bell too. Plus you also want to be a subscriber, because at the end of the day, I'm giving this away to a lucky subscriber. The last thing I just want to quickly say to you guys, that sadly there are still lots of scammers and spammers out there. People still impersonating me, telling me to WhatsApp, Telegram, Instagram direct message. Please do ignore these people. Better to see right here. Please do report them. Now, moving on from this then, for the seventh most important upgrade you need to know about, and that's all to do with battery life. We've been told that the iPhone 17 Pro and the likes of the iPhone 17 Pro Max are going to get even bigger capacities inside them this time. Whether this means we're going to finally hit 5,000 milliamps inside of an iPhone 17 Pro Max, who knows? We're very close to it with the 16 Pro Max. We just don't know, but all we do know is that it is going to be larger inside of it. So this is great news to hear with this, and this also leads me on to the eighth big upgrade, and that is we're going to be getting that new A19 chip put inside of it. And with that new A19 chip, we're going to get the Pro version of that chip. So basically we'll get an extra graphics core or two inside, and it's going to be even more powerful and more efficient than we got with the last generation. It's probably going to be around about 25% more powerful than we got with the A18 Pro overall, with the neural GPU and the CPU. But what I'd also say, it is going to be more efficient there. And what also does help out with this, we've also heard we're going to get a kind of a modified version to go along with that A19 Pro of, say, the Wi-Fi chip and also the 5G modem and Bluetooth. And this is going to be an enhanced version of the C1 chip that we saw in the iPhone 16e earlier on this year. So this will even help out with battery life even more this time round. And then for the ninth big upgrade we've heard about is that we're also going to be getting better charging capabilities in the iPhone 17 Pro and the 17 Pro Max. We are going to be getting Qi 2.0 at the very least inside of these iPhones, or even Qi 2.2, and that basically means we could go up to 25 watts charging. Now, right now the iPhone 16 Pro can do this, and the iPhone 16 Pro Max wireless charging if you use the official MagSafe charger and plugging that into a 30-watt charger, but you only charge at 25 watts. But this means that third-party chargers will be able to work with this, and you'll be able to get those kinds of speeds out there, what is fantastic news to hear. For wired charging as well, we've heard there could be some improvements there, but we'll just have to wait and see what actually happens. But then finally, for the 10th big upgrade, with all of these charging and things like this, a bigger battery and also the chip getting probably hotter, well, what about cooling on the new iPhone? And this is something what a lot of people get afraid of, that the iPhone's getting hotter and hotter. Well, this is, like I said, the 10th most important thing you must hear about, and that is that a new vapor chamber or new cooling system is being designed for the iPhone 17 Pro and the iPhone 17 Pro Max at the very least, and it means it's going to be cooler than ever. Like I said, I've had an iPhone 15 Pro and the 16 Pro models, and yeah, they definitely have got quite toasty in my pocket sometimes. So to actually have a cooling kind of system on this is fantastic news to hear. But with that then, guys, that is the latest and greatest we have on the iPhone 17 Pro Max and the iPhone 17 Pro. Are you excited for them? Are you going to be getting either of these models? Well, let me know in the comments below. And with that as well, guys, it's time to wrap up this video too. So if you have also enjoyed watching it, please do press the like button. And as always, when you hear the latest Apple news, reviews and comparisons, make sure you subscribe to this channel and also hit that notification bell. Until next time, guys, I'll see you really soon. Take care. Bye bye.